We have recently completed a relatively large-scale primary ensuite bathroom renovation. We were first approached by a designer who had already been sitting with our clients working through the designs and some of the selections. And they were looking for a contractor that ultimately could, execute the transformation of this space for them. The designer actually found us online. She'd seen some of our marketing material. She knew that we were in the Burlington area, and she was looking for a reliable contractor that was going to be able to take what she considered to be a very special project for her clients and take it to the finish line while following along specifically to her designs. When the designer came to us, she came to us actually with these really beautiful hand sketches of the space, and then they showed all of the measurements, the way that the tiles were going to be installed in any given area in the shower, surrounding the vanities. The vanities were going to be custom fitted into the space. The shower stall was to be built out a specific way. And she also wanted to achieve alignment in the arches that were in the space, and they couldn't do that in the current space because the headers in the openings were located lower. So we were able to raise those headers up and get the alignment right to the archways that already existed on the exterior window in the bathroom. When meeting with them the first time, one of the things that they said to me, and the designer mentioned it also, was that they have this beautiful space now. It didn't function the way that they wanted it to for them. But most importantly, they wanted to have that feeling they have when they're traveling around the world and they're staying in these beautiful hotels. They're seeing all these little pieces of these bathrooms in the hotels they're staying in, and they wanted to achieve that in their home. So when the designer came to us, she said, it's really important that we check all of the boxes here for them. They have a feel that they're after, and we need to make sure that we get it for them. And I know for sure that we were able to do that. In this case, there weren't major challenges. There was some significant plumbing work that we needed to do because in the existing space, there was only one vanity, and they were absolutely after a his and hers on either side. It was really about just laying the plan out and making sure we had a path towards the end. In the end, the space is beautiful. When we look at the space now and we compare it to the drawings, the sketches that were provided from the designer, I think we definitely hit the mark. The materials that were selected specifically by the designer really helped to make this space look the way the homeowners were hoping it would be. The ceilings are high, the archways are beautiful, there's a custom door on the water closet, the tile has been completely redone on the floors, walls, and in the shower. So it really is a beautiful space. And there wasn't a whole lot of fluctuation in the budget because most of the selections had already been made and materials had already been accounted for, so we were able to keep things on track from a budget perspective and a timing perspective. But when you have things that you want to be a specific way, or there's a certain design that you want to adhere to, it's really important that you're doing all of that work up front with somebody who is familiar with working in this environment and making those kinds of selections, so that when you're going to a contractor, they're able to work off a relatively specific plan and make sure that there isn't a whole lot of deviation as far as the scope of work is concerned. That allowed us to keep this project under control and ultimately get it finished the way the client was hoping for.